Well, hello Scorpios, welcome to Timsy's Naked Tarot. Don't worry, Timsy is not naked, the tarot read is naked, by which I mean I try to strip out as much astrology from the read as I can, mainly by using this plain deck to bring in the star sign or type of star sign of the person we are doing the read about. Okay, it is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. Please like, subscribe, share and comment. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't panic too much, because all my reads are individual reads. They are not following any sort of cycle, so next week's one might resonate with you if this one isn't. We are doing a read on the Six of Wands, which you had out in the All Signs overview. Generally what I got off that feeling with that Six of Wands was a victory. I know that is the general meaning of the card as well, but that's what I was feeling, victory on both sides. Okay, so one side obviously being you, Scorpio. The other side in this particular read will be a much, much younger fire sign. This is sort of about 18 years plus. It is sort of like the age between a parent and a child. I'm not saying that this is a parent and child read, but that is the age gap sort of thing. So an 18-year plus age gap. The other things that the Six of Wands could be is recognition for your hard work. And again, that could make two people feel victorious. You're feeling victorious because you know that you've done some good work and you put your all into it. And the other person has recognized that. So they're feeling victorious because obviously it was good work which you put your all into. And they've recognized it, which made you feel victorious as well. Okay. The Five of Wands. Pentacles. Okay, there's a little bit of conflict with that Five of Pentacles, but mainly it's worries. It's worries within yourself. You're worried that you're not good enough. You're worried about things not being good enough. You're worried about things which are out of your control with the Five of Pentacles, or they could be. Going in with that Six of Wands, yeah, perhaps you gave it your all, perhaps you made it good, perhaps you got a victory, but perhaps you're thinking, I could have got a bit of better victory. Yeah, I just settled for the bare minimum to get me through something. Now I could have done better. I could have achieved more, and I feel that's why I said it's a Five of Wands, because there's the conflict within what says that. Okay, and the Nine of Swords. The overthinking. You got the victory. Just accept that. Can we just call this read over? We got the victory. Move on. No, because you're overthinking it. You're thinking maybe it was too easy. Maybe someone threw the game, so to speak, to give you the victory. You're not accepting this victory at face value. Let's see why, shall we? Okay. I think the way we're going to do this read for you this week, Scorpio, is just there is going to be you, the energies you're in. And there's the first card, there's the second card. The first card just flew itself on the floor, and lo and behold, it's gone under my table. I hate it when it does that. So the energies you are in is a no, it's not. It is a victorious energy, but it's a healing energy. Okay, so you're in an energy of healing. Just here is going to be how they feel about you. Okay, and just here is going to be the overall outcome the universe is hoping for. Right, I did say another card had flipped, so I'm going to take that as the second card. Okay, we're going to take one off the bottom. That's going to be the overall energy. Okay, and then the last card out is the outcome the universe is hoping for. And yes, the universe is hoping for this outcome, because we can get in the way of the universe's plans with our own free will. Hell, the universe gave you a victory, Scorpio, and you're overthinking it. Okay, right. So let's get some clarifiers out. Oh, let's talk about the other cards while I'm shuffling these. Right, the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is generally an abundance of wealth. okay, in a nutshell. But that wealth can come in all shapes and forms. It can be a wealth of knowledge. It can be a wealth of love. It could be like the perfect little family scenario, perfect partner, perfect kids, perfect pets, nice little paddock out in the back with a couple of horses for the kids to ride on, etc., etc. But this is how they feel about you. They feel that somehow you offer them an abundance, okay? And that is where I'm going to leave that. It's just you offer them an abundance. Right, that just signified the end of my shuffle for this bit. The Fool card, the universe is saying this is creating a new start. We are going to move forward from this point. With the Fool card, it could be a brand new journey you're going on, a universal journey, yeah, learning a new lesson. Or it could be a throwback to an old lesson that you still have to learn. Okay, and you didn't quite get it right the last time round. Hopefully there will be some cards come out to clarify what sort of journey that is. The Empress card there, the overall energy which can be thrown over all the cards on here, is a card of fertility. It's a card of positiveness, I'm going to call it. It's like everything you seem to do, everyone else around you seems to think, oh God, you're so lucky. Everything always happens for you. And things like that. Okay. A lot of that is just hard work from your behalf. Okay. So you're in a healing energy. The Four of Swords. I told you it's a victorious healing energy. There is the Six of Wands. Coincidentally, the card from the overview. No such thing as coincidence, by the way. Okay. The High Priestess there. Okay, we're healing. You are healing, not we. It's not me at all. It's you are healing from some sort of revealed secret, some sort of revealed truth come out. The High Priestess, she holds everyone's secrets. Yeah, everyone ends up somehow dumping their secrets and their confessions on her. Okay, she is like the ultimate secret keeper. But her chest is open. She is revealing some secrets. Okay, so some secrets came out, and the secrets have either allowed you to heal and made you feel victorious, by the way, because it's bookending that healing, or it is causing you to heal. Okay, it may have hurt you, you're healing from it. It may have made sense, made everything else fall into place, which has allowed you to heal. Either way, the secret is making you heal. It's also brought balance around you. Okay, as I said, everything seems to have slotted into place. You seem balanced, both financially and emotionally with that Six of Pentacles. And there is a victory. As I said, I feel it is something to do with work. I feel like it is possibly sort of a recognition type victory. Like, I always thought this, and that's just proved me right with that secret coming out. Crossing it is the Four of Wands. I've called it the Four of fucking Wands this time. Jesus, what's going on? Oh, dear. The Four of Swords. Okay, which is healing again. But, okay, yeah, I did call it the Four of Wands, so let's just throw a bit of Four Wand element into it as well. Now, the Four of Wands is all about new beginnings. Okay, it is the minor arcana of the world. So it's a minor big start, if you will. It kind of signifies that everything is complete in your life. Okay, not every little loose end, but a lot of loose ends have been tied up with that Four of Wands, which isn't here, but I called it the Four of Wands. And this is what's allowing you to heal. You've tied up enough of your loose ends from the past to go, right, I can actually now take the foot off the gas. I can relax a little bit. I can heal. Okay, and we got literally that driving all this from that as well. Okay. So let's see what the Ten of Pentacles is. So while I'm shuffling for the Ten of Pentacles, in a nutshell, something was revealed to you which made perfect sense and made everything drop into place, made you accept that what you always thought was right, and has allowed you to heal. Okay, let's see how this younger fire sign is feeling about you. Okay. Okay. So the younger fire sign is the Ten of Cups. They feel abundance. You supply abundance to them. As I said, it could be an abundance of love. It could be an abundance of wealth. You could be, for argument's sake, you could be the parent which supplies them with all their pocket money and stuff like that. They see you as the money tree, possibly. But I'm getting more of a love aspect from this. Yeah, and age gaps, well, yeah, they can be frowned upon, but they are what they are. You can't help the person you fall in love with. Okay, you fall in love with them. You can either say it is destined by things like the tarot, the energies of the universe, God destined us to be together, or you can go down the scientific route and say, well, their pheromones just reacted with you and made you feel right. Okay, it's a chemical reaction. But the Queen of Wands is passion. There is passion. They feel passion for you. The whole reason I said about the age gap thing is because there is something toxic they feel towards you. Maybe they're obsessed with you. Maybe they're addicted to you. And that's why I also went down the pheromones, because at the end of the day, you get addicted to those pheromones. It's what keeps the love going after you first encountered those pheromones. And I weren't actually sniffing because I have a blocked nose or anything. I was sniffing because I was demonstrating the inhaling of the pheromones. And you emotionally fulfill them with the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is also the minor arcana of the Star, which is like a wish come true. And I'm feeling that is their victory they had. Yeah. How I said you were both feeling victorious. Have you noticed how it's come out in your energies here and it's now going down through their energy? Okay. So they are feeling victorious. This Queen of Wands, it could be an energy of not letting you know how they actually feel about you fully. The Queen of Wands is quite often someone who has a mask on, someone who doesn't show in public what they would in private and things like that. Kings and queens are quite often, I know it's the Queen of Wands, but all kings and queens are quite often a Queen of Wands energy. Yeah, what you see in the public life, yeah, when they go out and they do their walks and things like that, is not what happens behind closed doors. Yeah. And same with politicians. Politicians are very much similar. People who are really in the public eye are quite often this energy. Okay, actors, politicians, all of them. And so there is this element of you don't know exactly how deep their feelings go for you. Okay, and there is this devil energy attached to it all as well. They feel it's a little bit wrong how they feel about you. Let's see what's crossing it. The Fool is crossing all this. Okay, they want to take a leap of faith towards you is what I'm getting initially off this, but it is being tied in with the Devil, especially as the Devil is out in this card. The Devil there is throwing some mistletoe. The story behind that is that's a god. Okay, and he's been blindfolded and he's throwing the mistletoe at this god here who happens to be bound to the rock. Okay, but mistletoe is the only thing what can kill Balder. That's the name of that god tied to the rock Balder. And when Balder dies, that triggers Ragnarok. Okay, which in the Viking world is doomsday, Armageddon, whatever you want to call it in nowadays. But the person who tricks this god into doing it, the person who gives this god the mistletoe to throw at Balder, is Loki. Okay, and Loki is on the Fool card in this deck, and he happens to be holding mistletoe. So, this, whatever this toxic energy is, which they are feeling, this slightly not rightness about you, is what they are drawn to, is what they want to take a leap of faith about. Okay? So, let's see what this Fool card is. Well, this is the leap of faith. The universe is now actually giving us the results of the leap of faith. I told you that it will tell us what this Fool card is all about down at the bottom there. Okay, there's a couple of cards, I think. No, just the one. Okay, so the outcome of this leap of faith is burdens, sunshine and happiness, and a passionate new beginning. Coincidentally, also connected to this wish. There is a reason it's connected to the wish, and I'll tell you that when I get onto that card. But for those of you who don't know, okay, because some of you have watched my tarots before, and some of you will know where the connection is for this, if you pay that much attention, that is. I think some of you might just actually just listen to me so you can fall asleep. I'm not 100% sure. If you do just listen to my tarot reads to fall asleep, give me a thumbs up in the comment. Fantastic. Right, the 10 of Wands is all about burden, but the 10 of Wands indicates a new start, and there it is, the Ace of Wands. It is actually the card what would come after it traditionally if it followed on. Yeah, because there is not an 11 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands don't then go on to the court cards. The court cards are a separate issue in tarot. Okay, but it does move on to the Ace of Wands again. Okay, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1. But it could go to any beginning of any description. It could go to the Fool card, because that's a beginning card. It could go to the World card at the other end of the scale, because that's a beginning card. So it could lead to anyone. So it's not so much the burdens are there. The burdens are clearly at the end. Okay, so we're at the end of the journey, and we're about to put all those burdens down. It sort of says to me that the universe is saying there's going to be no more holding back. The mask is going to be taken off, and it's underneath the Queen as well. The mask is going to be taken off. They're going to take it. Here we go. I'm going to read this. It's going to be backwards to how I pulled it, but they finally can't take any more like holding back from you, Scorpio, their true feelings. So they take the mask off and reveal what they really feel. Okay, there you go. It's amazing how tarot works, isn't it? I said it all, and then when we get that last card out, it all makes sense. As I said here, truth is revealed, which makes sense, which makes everything drop into place with that Six of Pentacles. I can't believe how this read is so cross-checking itself. The Sun is happiness, it's joy, it's security. In this particular case, from this deck, it's also a victory, because she's coming in on a chariot. There's ticker tape all being, or confetti, or whatever you want to call it, all being thrown about. Yeah, she's coming in victorious from a battle. You can say it's a battle because she's got a big shield on her back. Okay, you don't just come in victorious from, I don't know, doing the gardening with a big shield on your back. So there is an element of victory in this happiness and this joy and this security, this sun. The sun is warmth. The sun gives life. Sorry about that. The sun also is what I call a feminine energy. Okay, in the deck, I would say is a feminine. I know lots of tarot readers will quite often call the sun a masculine and the moon a feminine, but no, I see it the other way round. The sun is a feminine, the moon is a masculine. So there's happiness, there's joy coming from this outcome. When we put these burdens down, when we reveal our true self, or when they reveal their true self to you, they can put their burdens down. And resulting is They feel happier, they feel joyful. They feel in a place where they can just keep one of those 10 wands they were carrying and make a start with you with it. The reason it's connected to the wish is because in this deck, my Viking deck, the star card is a big tree. And if you look down in the bottom left corner of it, you can see a little head and a little guy talking to it. Okay, so this is just like a blown up version of the star card. Okay, the bottom left corner of the star card. But it's not actually just a blown up version. They didn't just cheat and take a section out and blow it up. It is actually a separate drawing, because when you study them really closely, you can see the differences. Okay. Crossing this is the world card. As I said, the 10 is not only just going to an ace, it's going to a world. We're starting with a new start. And we're finishing with a new start. And as I said, the tarot will tell us if this is someone's completed a universe lesson and are moving on to the next level, or if they're going back to the beginning because they didn't quite get it right. They're moving on to the next level. They've leveled up. I suppose their lesson was show yourself as you are, and that is what they're going to do. And this is the reward for it. You, Scorpio. And it might be the reward for you, Scorpio. It is a general read. It can work all backwards. Okay? So the world card, and there's the 4 wands I've mentioned already. And there's the world card. It's a big new beginning. The 4 wands is commitment, marriage, feeling comfortable within one's own self and things. They're feeling comfortable in one's surroundings and one's situation. So there you go. And the world card is like the major one of that. So you feel all that as well, but even more so. So universal, what can, I'll tell you what. Tell Scorpio something about this devil. Okay, it's right in the middle of my read. Tell Scorpio something about my devil. My devil. Don't tell Scorpio about my devil. God, no. Tell Scorpio about their devil. This fire signs devil. Right, okay. Okay. So, their devil is the illusion of having choices. I'm going to actually say the illusion of being able to be anything they want. Okay, they've always thought I can be anything I want. I will. They feel that they often show that they can be this, that, or the other. Okay, but that's just an illusion. The 7 of Cups is an illusion card. It's normally the illusion of choices, and all choices lead to the same result. Okay, and if you want proof of that, we all die. It doesn't matter what choices we make in between. There you go. We all choose everything, and it all leads to the same conclusion at the end. A grave. The Knight of Pentacles is they've been doing this a long time. Okay, it's almost like an addiction to them. It's a habit, if nothing else. But the Knight of Pentacles always does the job it was set out to do. It might take a long time getting there, but it always does the job it was set out to do. I don't think they ever set out to be a person who shows themselves as something they're not, but that's how they ended up being. I think the devil is what's keeping them doing that. Okay, but with the Knight of Pentacles here, it's saying that eventually they will actually do what they're meant to do, not what they are currently doing. Currently, he's meant to be on his way to a war somewhere. His king has commanded him to go to war. He's a knight after all. But he stopped off at a village along the way to water his horse, and then he got sidetracked doing magic tricks for the kids. Okay, so that's what he's currently doing at the moment. He's not marching to war. He's doing magic tricks for kids. Okay, with the 3 of Wands, there is the intention of moving away from all this. The 3 of Wands is sometimes described as looking for new horizons or waiting for your ship to come in. Okay, It's not quite taking action, but it's when the time is right, I will. What are they going to take action on is love. Bring in someone love. Offering love. It is the Ace of Cups. It is a cup full of love. It is the biggest cup in the deck. And ironically, the way I have thrown this across the Seven of Cups has just left 2 cups shown from there. It is said that that cup is big enough to take the contents of both the cups out of a soulmate twin flame connection. Okay, 2 energies worth of love can fit into that one cup. And that is what they want to come and give. That's what they're waiting for. They're waiting for the right opportunity, the right moment. They're waiting for the ship to come in so they can greet you as you come off it. Ironically, check out what it is. Again, it's not ironically at all. There's a whole reason I just said that. Go and have a look at my Aries read. It's nothing to do, well, it could be to do with you, actually, because it was just a twin flame for Aries and they're a fire sign. So it could be for you. So go and check it out. But there was a point in there where I said the twin flame is on the boat, leaving the dock, and Aries is running down the dock saying, I love you, twin flame. And the twin flame is on the boat going, left it a little late, the boat's leaving. Well, the reverse here, the fire sign, is intoxicated with you and they're waiting for you to come back. They're waiting for their ship to come in so they can give you a cup of love. Okay, that is your read. Hopefully it resonated with you. If it did, please like, subscribe, share and comment. If it didn't, don't worry too much. Every read I do is an individual read. So this won't be following a cycle, and this won't be following on next week to see how everyone is going in this cycle. Did he get over his devil? I don't know. Did he take his mask off? I don't know. And I don't know why I'm calling him a he. But it just did come out that way. So don't tune in next week for the thrilling conclusion of this read, because this read is over. Tune in next week for a brand new read. Thank you very much and catch you all soon.